My name is Jim Turner. I'm the author of Mastering the Art of Teaching. In this report, I'm going to talk a little bit about what makes a good teacher. This is a subject you can talk about endlessly. You can take a number of angles and approaches. But the one I like to talk about the most, because it's rather surprising, is that a good teacher isn't necessarily very good at what they teach, or at least at first they weren't very good at what they taught. I remember teaching swimming when I was 18 years old and having an infinite amount of patience with 3, 4, and 5-year-olds who were trying to swim for the very first time. And I started to wonder, why did I have so much patience with those swimmers when I was rather impatient with my tennis students? The reason I had so much patience is I struggled to learn how to swim. It wasn't difficult. It was very difficult for me in the beginning. And I was rather scared of my swimming teacher and a little scared of the water. So I could relate to these young people who were having a hard time at the beginning of their swimming lessons. I could understand why they were afraid. I could understand why they hesitated. And so I had lots of patience for them. This is true in a high school, where a math teacher who actually struggled to learn algebra is going to empathize more with that student who needs the extra help, who needs the private session, who needs a little bit of help after school. But the math wizard, who finds it all very easy and wants to race to the most difficult problems, they're not necessarily going to be that understanding of the, say, slower process that some math students have. So what makes a good teacher? Sometimes it's that patience and understanding coming from that very difficult initial experience learning something. It transfers to the teacher and then transfers to the classroom, and the student feels respected, they feel understood, and they feel that the teacher is going to encourage them and be patient as opposed to critical and try to rush them through.